everyone, I'm back again now to talk about the suit of vessels in the Wildwood Tarot. Just to finish off, we've got vessels and then we've got stones. So vessels are associated with the west, obviously with water. They are what we would term in the Rider-Waite would be the suit of cups. So I just wanted to give you a little heads up on what to expect if you are to buy this deck. Again, it's a gorgeous deck written by, I think, John Reynolds and Mark Ryan. Is it John Matthews, sorry, and Mark Ryan, and the artwork is by Will Words. I nearly said Will Wordsworth then, but that's really wrong. Will Worthington. I'm sorry, I'm in a crazy kind of mood. Oh dear, I don't think I'm very awake. So, let's quickly just go through these. So we start with the Ace of Vessels. This is a really pretty card. I really quite like meditating on this card. The Ace of Vessels, the Waters of Life. I find it very, very peaceful, very calming. And you have the elk there drinking, and the swan in the background, and the flowing waters. I like actually how you have the three rocks with the water flowing over the rocks into the pool. Obviously this is the gift from spirit, and it's all about your emotions, and I really find this card very beautiful. So that's the Ace of Vessels, the Two of Vessels, which we have attraction, and we have the Two of Vessels. This one as well, I really like this one, Joy, the Three of Vessels with the herons, and obviously you've got your cups there, your vessels. The Four of Vessels. Now this is an interesting card. The Four of Vessels, boredom. The Five of Vessels, ecstasy. I quite like this card. The Six of Vessels, reunion. This is another great card for meditation. The Seven of Vessels, which is mourning. And you've got the skull there with the Seven Vessels. It's a very dark card. Again, a great meditation card. The Eight of Vessels, rebirth. And interestingly, this reminds me of a place near to where I live and where I grew up. There is a river that I am quite familiar with, and I don't know, it's very, very similar to this card, so that always brings up that image for me and sort of puts me back to, it takes me back to a lovely childhood memory. So this is an interesting card, the Nine of Vessels, generosity. It's very sort of psychedelic, I always think, this card, sort of being in trance almost. Plus I think it's very different in style from the rest of the vessels. Definitely the use of colour is very different. Okay. And then we have the Ten of Vessels, which is happiness. And there's a real feel of action and motion in this card. Beautiful. And then we have our court cards. So we have the Page of Vessels, which is the otter, one of my favourites. I really do like the court cards in this deck. We have the Knight of Vessels, which is the eel, the slippery eel. And then the Queen of Vessels, the salmon of wisdom, jumping up for those hazelnuts. And then finally, the King of Vessels, the heron, who I think in this actually, he looks quite, I don't know, a bit put out. But a gorgeous card nevertheless. So there you go. Those are the suit of vessels. Those are the cards. Thank you very much for watching. Obviously, I can't recommend this deck strongly enough. I know if you've watched the other videos, I just harp on about it all the time. But beautiful, beautiful cards. Very insightful readings from them. And they're also brilliant cards if you want to use them for meditation purposes or connecting to your path or obviously connecting to those archetypes that they bring up. So, yeah, there you have it. Thank you very much for watching. Bright blessings. Blessed be.